Morning, Botai. As we get closer to Purim, with regards to the mitzvah of Mikra Megillah, most people don't know how to read the Megillah properly by themselves, and therefore most of the kahal has to be yotzei dechovah through the mechanism of shomea ke'oneh, which is when you listen and you have kavanah and the shliach tzibur has kavanah for you, it's as if you said it yourself. For that reason, it's very important that everybody remains completely silent during Mikra Megillah, because you have to hear just like you have to read every single word of the Megillah, you would also, if you're not reading, you have to hear every single word of the Megillah being read. Because of that, sometimes there are many distractions during Mikra Megillah, especially during Haman. Some places, Haman is, a festival. So sometimes you have to, kind of quiet it down. Maran Zichron Bracha was, in his young years at least, did like the Ben Ish Chai, that they only banged by the first and the last Haman, and that's it. After the Megillah, you want to say by Arur Haman, bang it however much you want. But since it causes such a distraction, it could cause other people to miss words of the Megillah, which is going to make the whole tzibur not yotzeh, so it's best to kind of leave it to a bare minimum. Now, there are situations where a person, through no fault of his own, will miss hearing words of the Megillah, which is either there was a distraction, or he dozed off, or he came in late to Mikra Megillah. Over there, the halacha is that even if a person doesn't have a kosher Megillah, it's always best to have one. But even if you don't, the halacha is, even if you're reading from a chumash or any other printed Megillah, which is not considered a kosher Megillah, you're allowed to read up to half of the Megillah from a non-kosher Megillah. Therefore, if you're missing a few words, a few psukim, even a perek or two, the halacha is you can catch up very quickly. Read it very quickly to yourself, catch up to the shliach tzibur, and as long as you're listening to the shliach tzibur, reading a majority of the Megillah, you are yotzei yedei chovah. So don't panic if you miss a few words here and there. You can always make it up, regardless of what Megillah you are reading from. Yom Tov.